the skeleton village has begun with all these guys and these very cheap bases. These bases were great. I got them for £1 for a pack on eBay. It's just, a bit of MDMF that some kindly soul has cut some circles out of. And it makes these. Like, I think if you're a big fan of basing the base, these are, well, they're perfect because, what doesn't matter what they're made out of, you're going to decorate them either way. So that's cool. I have named them. This is the bad apple. This is Jed. I would tell you their names, but because they're all like the same kind of model, I get them confused right now. I will rectify this when I come to paint and decorate them. And as you see, I'm going to base them anyway because although they've got bases, I would rather die than call that a base. Unless we're playing Gorka Morka. And there's this guy over here, but he's like, oh, help me. Like he's not very well, this man. He was like the only skeleton that didn't come with a sort of built-in base. To be honest, I don't like these ones. Like they're I don't know what they are. They said they were 28mm, but they're considerably smaller than these two who are 28mm. So I don't know about that. But yeah, I don't know what he was for. I think he might have been he was supposed to mount something. Like what these guys came through on like a sprue. A bit of a sort of mysterious sprue I got like dirt cheap on eBay. But I had to doctor his hips a little bit because his legs really jutted out quite badly. I had to like pretty much cut the hip joint off. But I think the hips were supposed to come out that wide so that he could mount something. But instead I've got this guy that if I try and make him stand up, he sort of he kind of wants to sit down. So I was thinking I'll find like a little tree for him to sit on or something. Like a tree stump, and he'll be like the village idiot or something like that. I might get some green stuff and dress these chaps a little bit because like the nature of what I want to build, like the village of skeletons, is a little bit different than like for example, I wasn't like overly keen even giving them weapons. I sort of like the idea of like some skeletons in the village being completely unarmed just because it's a village and that's what you do in a village. But yes, this is a sort of ground zero at the moment. I think I'm going to build two buildings for these guys. One for these two. They're going to have like a little shack to live in. And I think the idea, it will come to fruition later. The idea is a law firm. For some reason that just kept cracking me up, the idea of having skeletons running a law firm. So these guys are going to have a lumber yard, a small lumber yard that's akin to this chap's axe. And these guys are going to have a law firm because that would make me laugh. Yes, more on this later.